Arabic with man's housewife, I wouldn't work out.
Feel me?
Shake it up.
Yeah, feel me? You feel me? No cash on me, swipe for a milli, yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building, yeah, shake it up, shake it out, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, ooh, yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. Don't care, cash got cars. No lean on my cars. Carhartt on my heart. Tattoo on my scars. Tattoo my new scars. My life has been hard. See me in the light. I was in the dark. I wake up, I send it. I wake up, I spend it. I drive Chevy, no Benzes. See me slide, not tinted. My house, yeah, I own that. Your house, yeah, it's rented. Started where the flow at. Now I top the building, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me, swipe for a milli, yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building, yeah, shake it up, 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 ooh, yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. On trips, I never trip. No. Shoulder gotta chill. Yeah. My best friend, my chick. My best friend gon' whip. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me, swipe for a milli, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building, yeah. Shake it up, shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, ooh, yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up.
That's a work in progress. You don't just change overnight.
Hi, guys. Hi. Do you like my intro? It took me forever. I have loved making it. But yeah, that's my little new intro. What do you reckon? Hi, how's everybody going? Have you missed me? I've been away. I've been gone. Not gone, but I've been working a lot and Foodie's been on a tear. And when Foodie gets in that smug Foodie, like, I know everything and I'm so right and I'm such an asshole, but I'm going to say it out loud anyway, I get punchy and I get very yelly. So I step back, I step away, I go and do my own thing. And when she comes back and she's a little bit less annoying, I've decided I'm going to do a reaction to her live today because I can be rational and reasonable when she's less annoying. It's just how I roll. So what I did is I took her live stream today, her 125 minutes or an hour and 25 minutes of boring couch talk, edited out all of Salah, removed the beautiful Julia, and just kept the best bits. And I'm down to about 25 minutes of chatter, shisha making, giggle fits because of farts, and just her making weird rat faces. But I thought we could enjoy it together. Yeah, I get the amount of just listening. I couldn't listen to all of it. When she was talking about the cats and how she didn't neglect and abuse them, or she was looking like Scuba Steve, and she was doing a lot of thising. I can't even do it with my hands. My hands don't even do that shape. They're weird. Like the finger pinky up. I was, no, it's not true. So I didn't want to do that on live stream because people take stuff like that out of context and might think I'm nuts. So I've done this one. I'm waiting for it to render on the YouTubes, or I can just play it from my video file. But it might be a bit too fast for most of you guys. I put it on 1.7 because I get through the editing a lot faster and upload it to YouTube so then I can play with the speed. But if I do it from my video file, it has to be set at whatever the speed is. So I might just wait a little minute and we might just have a little chat and I'll see if it's ready yet. Let me just quickly check. It's almost there. It's so close. It's so close. It's so close. And what else I've done is I went back and did a week review of everything that she did last week and chopped it down to an hour. That took me forever too, but I didn't do that today. I did that a couple of days ago. And I haven't seen all of her stuff and I want to watch it. So I thought we might do that too. But how's everybody going? Let me see who's here. Okay, we have Oceana Song, Summer Cats, Enola. Hi, Enola. Enola's got some really cool merch for that she's done for Goosey and the Orcas and all sorts. Do you want to drop the link for that in here, Oceana, if you want to? I don't mind. I want to buy the apron. There's an Orca Ally apron, but I can't get it because I'm from Australia and we don't exist. So, of course, I can't buy anything from overseas. Indy, Goose Chuck. Hi, Goose Chuck. Gigi. Hi, Gigi. Vinegar Tits. Love the name. Fantastic. Are you Australian? Are you Australian? Did you ever watch that show? What was it called? Prisoner? There was a jail guard that was called Vinegar Tits. That was her nickname. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, who else? Deb. Hi, Deb. Deb was one of the first ones here. Jade's here somewhere. I saw her name pop up. Jade. And thanks for the caps, everybody. If you remember, thank you. If you don't, you're not going to get in trouble. It's fine. Okay. Glamosaurus Rex, I see you. Jade's definitely here. Okay. And me. There's Cookie. I'm here too. Okay. So I've got my drink. I have my Pepsi Max and I have my J-Hope straw. It's the choice of today. Is Shenanigans 14 here? No. Angelina Ballerina. Hi, hun. Are you cold? It's cold where I am. I hope you're nice and warm wherever you are. Hi, Christina. Sarah B. Hi. Oh, okay. That's where you've got the name from. Very good. I knew you had to, or it's just a very big coincidence. Okay, so let me just double check to see if this thing has rendered and it's uploaded. Oh, it's at 98%. It's so close. It's so close. So what have you guys been doing? What have you been up to? Let's just chit chat for the next couple of minutes until it uploads and then I can show it to you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because Enola is our artist in residence. So if you want to click on the little linky link, this little linky link, I'm going to put it on the comments. If you click on that one and you like stuff that's cool and artsy and wonderful, go have a look. No pressure at all. I haven't really been watching much of ALR. I'm checking in on our little mate, Cindy. Somebody sent me a message today. I'm not going to say who they are. I feel like it's maybe one of her supporters, and they gave me some feedback that when I watched that video, I was supporting somebody who rags on Cindy, and that makes me immature. And I thought, okay, fair. I don't know the history between Unpleasant Reality and Cindy. When we watched it, I made it very clear, and I think you guys are sensible enough and you have good enough noggins to take everything that was said in the video with a grain of salt and used your own judgment. I think we all noticed the same red flags that were in there from her own language and out of her own mouth. I will be looking at other creators that follow Cindy, and I will be watching her live streams myself. So I still am on the fence with Cindy. I think she's problematic, but I don't think she's like Chantal at all, but like messy, goopy. I have noticed, however, that a lot of her vlogs that she has come out with are give the impression that she's in fantastic mental health shape and she's having lots of fun and she's coping from day to day. She's a bit whingy whiny from the bits that I have seen, but she's giving a very stoic appearance. So whether that's actually what's happening behind the scenes or just what she's showing in the vlogs, I'm not too sure. But I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to keep editing, and I might do an overall, like a weekend review for her as well, and do a react to that. ALR's hamping up. I think she might have got denied for weight loss surgery. Who knows? Does anyone know? Because I haven't watched her. She's a snore fest. It's a real slog watching Amber. but I like to try and keep up. Hi, Cowboy Dog. Hello. Hi, LA Zoo. How are you? I will trade weather with you. Record heat indexes this week. I'm talking Kuwait type temperatures. Oh my gosh, where are you guys? Because is Britain having like a heat wave at the minute? I don't watch the news much. I know about the submarine. I know about some hikers that were messing in the bush around here. A couple of them, people going for strolls, getting lost. A few stabbings that have happened in my local area, and that's pretty much it. I try to avoid all the bad stuff and just keep up with the really major things. My husband lets me know when, if World War III is about to break out, he'll tell me. Cindy, Life Plus Cindy. She's a little lady that I'm dipping into. Find her a little bit interesting. But other than that, we're just doing Chantal and Amber Lynn on the side. She's just, yeah. But Chantal's just so boring. She's so boring, guys. And now she's not coming back to Canada, apparently. I wonder what's going on there. There's so much behind the scenes that we don't see anymore. Okay, let me see if it's ready. Okay, let me see if it'll let me view it at least. Oh, it won't. So we're just going to have to watch it. We're going to have to watch it quick speed, guys, or we're never going to get through it. Okay, let me bring it up. If it's too fast, I'm sorry. It has to be fast because she's so slow. She's so slow. Hey, she's quick off the mark. Okay. I want you to take note, of the finer details of my border, okay? I was thinking and I was thinking. And I wasn't going to cover anything up because Salah's not really in this one. You hear his dopey voice in the background, but I've managed to basically cut him out with his stupid ramblings. And I thought, let Chantal have her own face at the moment. We only have to look at her. No need to mess with it too much. But what am I feeling? What are my insides telling me? My brain was saying she's an asshole. So let's have some asses on the screen. This was my inner artiste coming out. So if you look at the sides, they're all butt cracks. Not offensive, not rude, not nasty, not lewd, artistic. Okay. It's butts. Yeah, because she's a butt. Okay. All right, let's get going. Oh, and we've got our good vibes on, guys. If you've got anything that you need some good vibes, I'm all amped up. I'm humming like a rose quartz crystal right now. If you need some good vibes, I'm here. You just let me know in the chats, okay? You just say, I need good vibes for this cookie, and I will do my best, okay? Let's go.
I'm starting everything all at once because, just that's what I want to do. My meals are supposed to on Monday. Maybe starting for the meals. They might be delivered Monday to start on Tuesday. And then I'm starting back at the gym doing weights, going for evening walks with Salah. Focus on the diet for now. The gym is sabotaging you.
They're going on evening walks, okay, because of the heat, but we're doing movement. So let's not just worry about the gym. I think she keeps mentioning the gym because they've paid for it and she doesn't want to waste that membership,
I just don't want to waste the money that we spent on the gym. It's expensive,
perfect.
Like a gym membership. I am an Aries. 28, nothing to be scared of until you hit 30. Don't worry.
Now, I don't want to be the gatekeeper of religion, but the tattoo and claiming she's an Aries, that's not haram. I'm just saying, apparently astrology is not part of it, right? Her new start was Kuwait. She was going to be, you're right, Cowboy Dog. She was going to be so happy in Kuwait. She was going to be so distracted from all her problems. She's not going to need therapy. She's not going to need medication. She's not going to need help with the ED. Going to Kuwait was the answer to all that ails her. It hasn't worked out particularly well.
How is her? I thought you had plenty. No, I don't have plenty of money. We're normal people too. We budget.
I'm nobody important. Hello.
The gym is for 4 months.
Hi, Becca Boo. Hello.
It's pretty expensive here, the gym, compared to, I think, it might end up being the same.
Gyms are expensive everywhere, idiot. They're expensive everywhere. The only ones that aren't are those community neighborhood ones, which have some dodge equipment. Fantastic effort for health, trying to get your local community healthy. However, they're cheap for a reason.
I'm not sure. Gyms are pricey. We don't have, look how they packed my iced drink in a bucket of ice so it stays nice and cold. The only place to do this.
That's perfect.
Nowhere else in the world knows about ice, guys. Ice in a bag, completely a Kuwait invention.
Canada, yes or no? No. So I miss my family, but you know,
That's better. Sorry,
maybe,
guys.
in a while. But I want us to travel first. So the things I wanted to take care of, a lot you can do remotely from online and from Skype and stuff. So I'll just deal with things from here if I can. Thanks.com. Yeah, blacks. So we're gonna pick somewhere. We're gonna go somewhere. And there's a lot of places we can go that, you know, I wouldn't probably ever travel to if I was in Canada, because everything on this side of the hemisphere, you know, there's a lot of places in Asia and Middle East, even Africa. What are you doing, baby girl? But a tour someday. Golden Girl, yes, Golden Girl said the submarine exploded. Yeah, that's what they were guessing because they found debris. So that's really sad, yeah.
It's not so much that it's hot, because it's not like ridiculously hot. It's warm. It's tropical. That's what we call it up here, tropical. It's humid. It's not the dry heat like what she's experiencing in Kuwait. It is humidity. It is chafe and rashing up under your boobs, all in a fold, in between your thighs, under her pits. She's going to be in a nightmare of chafe if she goes to Thailand during the monsoon season, or the wet season, or the dry season. That's what I have, wet and dry. She'll be miserable. And I hope they go.
You know, I mean, just terrifying. Like, oh, imagine, like, one of my worst fears ever. So it's hard to, like, I feel so bad for them.
Oh, yeah, Goose Chuck. It was the yummiest, freshest, creamiest ice ever known to man. Didn't you know? They have the creamiest ice in Kuwait.
Hi, Jamie. Are you enjoying the food, babe?
Yeah.
Look at Julie on the prayer mat. Beast Marine.
She's playing.
And Nola's determined Foodie's going to get bot flies. Come hell or high water. Foodie is getting an infestation of bot flies.
Bees are beezing in the sky. Bees are airway.
Ma'am, you need to just work on being able to get into an economy seat. Let's calm your tits about having your own airline, you idiot, Salah. The only reason she would need it is because she wouldn't have to buy 2 seats on her own airline. She'd just take the whole plane. But just calm down. Small goals. Small, measurable goals, Foodie. Smart goals, okay? Good outcome, measurable, achievable, recordable. Is that it? And something else. I can't. Timeline. Pie in the sky dreams, Food. Oh, pie.
Yeah,
She loves
jet
pie.
bees. Fly jet bees.
She
Yeah, I'm
would
happy actually to
literally,
hear that if, you know, if there was an accident.
she would be, that is perfect. She would be a petri dish for all of the bacterias, like every single one of them. Swab her up and she could, that's all you'd need. Just name me a bacteria, Foodie's got it.
That they didn't just wait to run out of oxygen and were terrified and cold. At least, like, it was apparently like what was it, 10 milliseconds, like, for it to implode, so that their brain wouldn't even have time to register what was happening. Mimi, no, I wouldn't say that. He would say, "Yell up, soda." Right, babe?
Yeah.
Yell up, soda. Hurry up, come on. Jet bees, breeze jet lag, bees jet lag.
The 40-day. Now, the 40-day water fast. Now, I have got thoughts on that. I have got my other video that we might look at tonight, which is the combination of a week. It's an hour. It's a bit much, but you might get through it. We never know. The water fast was Foodie's all or nothing. And she knows that she's so addicted. It'd literally be like gathering up a drunk or an alcoholic. I don't want to use, sorry, I shouldn't say drunk. That's demeaning. Somebody with an dependency issue regarding alcohol, okay? Gathering them up, chucking them in a white van, driving them out to the middle of nowhere, sitting them in a cabin and hoping that they don't stroke out or have a seizure that kills them from alcohol withdrawals, okay? Foodie feels like the only way for her to beat her addiction would be to just not eat at all. Like, that's where she's at. Eating is a trigger. I can't control myself. I have absolutely no control when it comes to food. So I'm just going to take food completely out of the equation. This seems like a fantastic idea. She is on a timeline for something. She is desperate for something. Something is going to be happening soon that she needs to drop some weight, and she needs to drop it now. I cannot see any other reason for her for wanting to do a 40-day water fast when she didn't even make the 5-day fast the first time. That was an act of insanity and desperation. Something big's coming, guys. That's all I can think. There's a reason behind it.
A nanosecond. Oh yeah, Andre Marie. I mean, yeah, right?
The walking in
Nice to go.
Thailand, she could never in a
This
million.
is my little kitchen. Washer dryer here. Garbage pail. My garlic and onions and things. And
Now, is this a cultural thing? I don't want to be ignorant. If anybody in the chat knows, Cowboy Dog, you can let me know. Why are there never any cupboards? Why are there no built-ins? I've noticed that in the smaller place, I get it. There's just no space for it. The second shit tip that they lived in, hardly any cupboards. This one, hardly any cupboards. Are you supposed to bring your own pantries or cupboards or shelving or storage? Why no cupboards? I don't get it. If I walked into a place and there was no storage for my food, I'd be like, nah, next. Where am I going to put my staples? Where am I going to put my rice? Where am I putting my flowers, my muesli bars, the pop tops for the kids, the water? Where does it all go? Not in those 4 cupboards. I don't think so. I need more.
yeah, I do my shisha here. I
Hi,
always keep this
Macho
fan when I
Ginger.
have to
Hi,
watch
honey.
this window, don't mind. So here's the stove is here.
It's
there's the
not
fan on, and
normal.
it's the fridge is inside.
Okay. Answered.
Okay.
Okay, all the cooks out there, all the people, the men and the ladies that cook, you walk in and be like, okay, where do I keep my non-perishables? How am I supposed to prepare any meals with no larder or no pantry? I need my spices. I need my flours. I need my corn flour. I need my rice. I need my pastas. I need all the dry goods kept somewhere. Do they go on the floor in a box? But Foodie doesn't cook, so she's not too bothered.
Okay,
Oh, vinegar tits. I thought you said, okay, here's what she said, and this is what you wrote, and this is what I thought. Salah can no longer do the wild thing to her until she loses weight. No sexy mounting. What I thought you wrote was no sexy mountain. Like he can't climb sexy mountain anymore. That's what I thought you wrote. My eyes.
then I wash these little head things here. Hello.
Hi.
Shisha. Tobacco. This is his. This is mine. I'm supposed to quit. Yeah, I will eventually. Look at this. Grapes and mint flavor stains everything. So I just take it,
Nailed
take
it,
a little handful like
cowboy.
that, and just sprinkle it. You have to kind of flake it into the thingy. You know. You smoke 6. Salah's gonna show himself.
This I thought very bizarre because we just keep telling her and telling her and telling her the shisha is annoying noise-wise. It looks really obnoxious and gross. It's extremely bad for her health. It's terrible for the cat and the hamster. Foodie, read the room. We don't want to know how your stupid shisha thing works. We don't want you to be smoking around your precious pets or damaging your own health even further. That's like number 2 on the list. But the pets, she has it in her head that this shisha is not toxic. It's basically just water. There's nothing in it. It's just flavor and water just floating in the air. It doesn't smell, it doesn't have residue, but everything else about it is just as toxic as regular cigarette smoke. But she's dumb. She's dumb.
He's doing a live stream. I can show Howie in a bit.
Please don't.
It's grapes with mint. Yeah. So then that goes there like this. I'll do mine. Tobacco, honey, and flavor. So I
Hi,
don't know
Christina.
what the flavor
Hi.
part
I
is.
like
Could
your
be
last
boba
name.
juice.
Dakar.
No.
That's a cool one.
The coals take about 5 to 7 minutes to.
Hi, Toys
Yeah.
R Us. Hello.
This whole bucket of flavor is 4 kg.
Another thing that she does that baffles me is why does she keep telling us the price of everything? It's like, are we supposed to be like, oh, bargain queen, impressive? She's watching the dollary doos. why does she tell like that whole bucket? 4KD. Can't believe it. Where'd you get it, girl? Tell me, give me the link. Drop me the coupon. Like, we don't care where you get your dumb shisha stuff from. I can't even say it. I'm going to. Moving on. Sorry. We're in earphone users.
Okay, and then we put these things
Oh, no,
on
Tabby.
top.
Tabby, I had to work today. I was sick. Tell the truth, I was sick yesterday and the day before. I got a really bad fever. We had a really, really, really freezing night, and that's what I thought it was, but it continued to the next day. I just couldn't get warm, and then I had the body aches the very next day, but I went to work today, and my boss was so nice. So I was allowed to go home at 3 o'clock. So I got home and came and did some editing, and that's why I'm here. So you can say, thank you, boss. Thank you, Cookies boss. And I hope the day goes fast. You're busy and it's fast, or it's slow and nobody bothers you.
The coals will go here and heat up the tobacco. So here we go.
Doesn't that make
I'm
it like
gonna start with
16
this
Canadian dollars?
Shisha.
Still not very much.
Just where you put ice, and we change the water.
Now this I thought very interesting. She can take the time to clean those out every couple of days with citric acid, but she couldn't take the time to change the kitty litter or brush the cats. I don't know. Where's your priority? Living being or toxic vapor machine? Yes, thank you,
How do we
Cookie
work out?
Boss.
Oh yeah, the submarine. The kid was scared to go. It's really charging.
But she's a sustainable queen. She reused the ice that the people were lovely enough, polite enough to pack her iced coffee in. So she's waste not, want not in this household.
Food, no. Jesus bless you. Hey man, we respect religions, so I put some ice in his thing.
But Becca, it's harmless. As soon as you breathe it out, it's gone. It's like it never existed. It doesn't harm you, the smoke going into your body, and the secondhand smoke doesn't harm anybody or any other living thing around you. It's like angel's breath. It's not toxic. What are you talking about? You're insane. You're not. Stop it. Stop it.
And I'll put ice in here too. It helps with the throat irritation. Because it's just vapor, like it's not irritating like cigarettes, and there's no residue smell. Like if you were, after we exhale, you wouldn't smell anything. Like it's just vapor, flavored vapor. Basically.
And the only way to designate if something is toxic or bad is if you can smell it. Smell's the only toxic thing. Smell, guys. Nothing toxic was ever scentless. That's how you judge it. It's science. That's a scientific way of measuring toxicity. Take a whiff. If you can't smell it, it's perfectly fine. Like milk.
Not my shisha. This is mine.
No one
How we do our
cares.
shisha. Well, yeah. I usually smoke like once a day in the evening.
I just had a really, really evil thought, and I don't know if I want to say it out loud, but I'm going to. What if he tripped and fell and had some freak random hijab accident? Just saying, could happen.
Not too often. What's you?
You.
So slimming. You think so? From the side, I look more big, see? Because I have a big kirsch. It's called a kirsch in Arabic. Whoa, sorry.
Ma'am, you look like you're smuggling a Russian dwarf under that abaya. You aren't a little big from the side. You are smuggling humans under there. Like, let's get real. Tea kettle.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I couldn't hear it even through the earphones. She's now having a giggle fit, guys, because she popped off. Yes, she left Fluffy off the chain. She tooted. Yep. This set her off. Her own fart set her off for a good couple of minutes. Mm-hmm. Mm.
I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize
sorry.
to me, mate. Apologize to Salah, the hamster, and the cat, because I got to smell that.
You didn't hear that, did you? Oh yeah, you did. Damn it! It was a slip. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
They're all a slip. That's what a fart is. Literally a slip. You know what's the worst, guys? Guys, if you're a boy, go away for a minute. What do you do, guys, when you get a bubble? You know the bubble? When you get like one and you just sort of like, do you like if you're sitting in the chair, you just try and angle it so it goes away? Or are you one that will like pretend to pick your undies, like your hemline, to try and like shift it so it goes away? Because you know when they just sit there and it's like annoying? You know the kind of bubble I'm talking about. Guys, you wouldn't understand. But girls, you know what I'm saying. Laquifa is in the house.
Okay. What's up?
Hi,
I'm just
Sizzle.
laughing. Nothing happened.
Sibbles.
Love you.
Hi.
Julia, I don't let the cat in here.
Clench my
Okay,
butt and hope it goes away. I'm going to be honest. I will just fart in front of my partner. He does actually think it's funny when I toot. I've been going the last couple of days because I will tell the truth. I made creamed Brussels sprouts the other day because I saw hers and went, they are pathetic. I can do them better. So I made mine with proper bacon. Mine came out green because I have green Brussels sprouts, but I made it with creamy garlic sauce, beautiful, baked it in the oven. That was my lunch one day. And all after that, every time I did a pop off, I was just like, Brussels sprouts. And he just laughed. That's all I could say. Yeah.
No matter how hard I try.
Is that what you call it? Okay.
Mom, you're holding me all day. What do you think happens?
I love that little laugh. It's fun.
Okay, now we're gonna flip the coals, which are on fire.
Natural. Okay. Have you ever done... This is terrible because I'm giving shit to Foodie for laughing about farts. I actually do find farts funny, but that was barely anything to laugh at. It was nothing. Is it is it weird if you do a really bad fart and then the sanitary pad kind of like tickles your bum a bit? Have you ever done one of those? And you think everyone can probably, if you can feel it, you think people can see it. But yes, sanitary pads, tights, and farts, really deep, bowely ones, that's no bueno. No bueno. No bueno. And farts are funny, just not foodies.
Oh, it's hot. Oh. Why?
I thought she was going to stroke out at one point.
Did you hear that? Yeah. No, it wasn't that. It was just I stepped on a cap and it sounded like that. There was like a soda cap on the ground. Where was my wings? I never learned. I never get one.
Do you know what I think it is? I don't, because we've seen this one: burp, fart, shit her pants, vomit, do all the grossest of all the grosses. I think she's embarrassed that she did that in front of Salah. I honestly think that she's embarrassed because he was around. She feels awkward.
That's not a good one. Okay, babe.
Fart.
Okay. Hold on, guys.
I'm writing that down.
Julia.
I'm writing that down. I'm stealing it.
Oh my gosh. I almost died. Yeah. Seriously.
And I bought myself
Pass
some little
away.
post-it notes to write stuff down.
Whew. Okay.
That's a good dad joke. I'm going to tell that one to my husband.
You want a house tour? Maybe
No.
someday. Did I do good? Thanks, babe. Sorry, I slept on a cap in the kitchen. I think I tooted. And, someone's laughing.
Mm.
Do I read nonfiction? No. I sound French? Bien sûr.
Bonjour. Do I sound French? Bonjour. Mon nome Annyeonghaseyo. Am I Korean? Italiano. Ciao. Just because you know a couple words doesn't mean you sound like another
No,
nationality.
my impromptu trip to
Shut
Canada's
up.
called off. Oh my gosh, Mimi, that's embarrassing.
Oh, what happened to my sound? Where did it go? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, no. That happens sometimes when I edit. Hang on. Let me see if I can fix it. Where do I go? Where do I go? Just give me a second. Here. What I'll do is I will play my intro again while I'm trying to fix the noise issue, okay? Enjoy.
Man's housewife, I wouldn't work out.
Feel me?
Shake it up.
Yeah, feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a milli, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building, yeah. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh, yeah. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. Don't carry cash, got cars. No lean on my cars. Carhartt on my heart. Tattoo on my scars. Tattoo my new scars. My life has been hard. See me in the light. I was in the dark. I wake up, I send it. I wake up, I spend it. I drive Chevy, no Benzes. See me slide, not tenant. My house, yeah, I own that. Your house, yeah, it's rented. Started where the flow at. Now I top the building, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a milli, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building, yeah. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh, yeah. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. On trips I never trip. No. Shoulder gotta chill. Yeah. My best friend, my chick. My best friend gon' whip. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a milli, yeah.
Okay. I think I may have fixed it. I don't know what happened, but we're going to try it from the YouTubes now because I've managed to upload it. I'm going to see if it works from there. I couldn't really hear because I had the other microphone on, but let me see. Okay, go over here so I can see everybody. Okay. Right. Where am I? Here. Make her big. Make her big. And I might be able to slow her down, but I just want to check
It was scared to go.
that you guys can hear her
It's
too.
really charged.
Yeah. Okay. So it's when she goes to the couch.
But like it's hard to tell because it's the water will take some of the tar out. Yeah. Bien sûr.
Yeah, there we go.
No, my impromptu
Okay.
trip to Canada's called off.
Okay, so I can hear. Can you guys hear her? Yes, perfect. Look at me fixing stuff. Okay, alrighty. I'll get rid of you. Just let me clean this up because too many things on the screen freaks me out. Because then I click things and things go wrong. Okay. And do you want me to slow it down a little bit? Because she is talking kind of fast. I'll make it a little bit slower. Just a touch. Just a touch. It should take it down to 1.5. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Mimi, that's embarrassing.
Is that a bit better? No, it did at the same spot. Why?
The water will take some of
it's
the
come
tar
back
out.
now. It's fine.
Yeah. But it's just that there's no residue. Like, my house doesn't smell like tobacco, you know? It just smells a bit like when I exhale, like the grapes and mint for like a second, and then just our house again. Did I take down the parody video? Did I? I don't remember. Damn.
Bye, Goose. Bye.
I don't know all of the Ring of Fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. That's all I know. Don't explain yourself because talk is cheap. There's more important things than hearing you speak. Smells like bottle caps. Oh.
Okay.
Out of breath.
Tell us what you really think,
Whoa.
Natural.
I was laughing too hard. I'm always out of breath.
Yeah, we know. Have some more shisha, foodie.
You? Who are you? That worm from Alice in
Hi,
Wonderland.
Moonface. Hi. Okay.
Hey,
We are just doing her live stream from today. Cut Salah out, cut the cat out, took all the boring bits out. Well, not all the boring bits, but the most boring bits. And we're just left with a few minutes of foodie. And we're just here watching it together. How are you going? Hit it. Yeah.
So I'm only going to be honest.
Johnny Cash does not need to be sacrificed. Her vocal stylings of a Johnny Cash song is not something the world ever needs to hear.
For a little bit longer. So I'm going to go play GTA.
Because she's so
Rebecca,
cool, guys. She's
I'm
down
probably
with
gonna keep
it.
Sam and
She's
Canada
hip.
until I can get him like.
I'm going to tell you the truth, Foodie and I are connecting on a level here. My sons tried to teach me how to play computer games back in the day. And all I managed to do was run around the circle with a gun, a van. It was called Deep Rainbow 6. And there was a van. I was a SWAT team SEAL guy. And I was trying to shoot the baddies around the corner. And all I managed to do was run while firing the gun in the air and bumping into the van. I didn't play it for very long. But they tried to teach me. So it's nice when sons try to do, fun things and involve their parents.
I don't know yet. In high school, me and my friends go out. Since you've been gone. What's wrong with the chat, Golden Girl? I think so too, Sharon. If it starts cooling down, when did you say?
So glad you had a good workout. At least one of you.
Summer is the longest season, and in Canada, winter is the longest season. But in the summer here, it's almost impossible to go out in the day, anyways.
Nearly impossible. The whole nation stays
tissue
inside.
White cloth did that vapor breath. The tissue that shows up what it looks like. Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, it still will probably make color, but like it's hard to tell because it's stained also with red. But the burning of the tobacco is like it goes through a vape system, so it's not like. I don't know how to explain it.
That's because she doesn't get it, that it's toxic, or she's just being obtuse and refusing to believe it. Like, just literally just does not get the concept. But that's okay, because that's on brand for Foodie, not understanding.
The hottest is like now, it's like 43, 40, 43, 45
what are you
degrees
playing,
Celsius.
Ghost?
GTA 5. Babe, I don't know how to play, and I definitely don't even know how to play from a PC. The heat, yeah, it's really bad.
I'm sorry, but when she reaches her lips out and grabs the end of the nub of the shisha and then bears down and sucks with her no top lip, obnoxious.
So, I mean, if we were to go out right now, actually, it wouldn't be too bad,
You can all get the hell out of here. I do designer home. That's my computer game. I'm decoring cabins and outdoor areas, gazebos. Hell, I did a tiny home the other day. And you know what I get as a reward when I finish decorating and crushing other designers? An hour free of lives. I get all the lives I can handle for an hour because I am a level 10 designer, crushing it.
Hi, Carmina.
I looked it up because I went, bullshit. It isn't. I actually kind of thought it would be us, but it's not. Mali is actually the hottest place in the world. So there's a couple of ways to answer the question. Okay. Kuwait in 1913 in 1913, Death Valley in California recorded the hottest temperature ever recorded. Okay. In 2016, Kuwait had one of the hottest temperatures on record in conjunction with another place, I think Takar in India. But consistently, on averages, Mali is actually the hottest place in the world. African continent. There's a bunch of African countries that are hotter than Kuwait. However, 53.3 degrees Celsius was the hottest temperature recorded in Kuwait. Boom. But it's not the hottest country in the world.
Donovan, can I do a cooking video? Sure.
Dinner.
Thing is, what I might do, because I'm going to be getting my meal plan next week, and
predictions, guys, because we love predictions here. We like assumptions, we like scenarios, we like hypotheses, we like to pretend and make believe. They're not lies, we're just pretending. What do we think is going to be happening with the meal plans, guys? What's going to happen? What's the trajectory? I think Tuesday, we're going to start out strong. We're going to have literally the meal that they send us. Wednesday, we're going to be adding a side because just wasn't enough. I didn't quite get satiated enough. We're going to add an extra salad, or we're going to have a little extra snacky snack that wasn't part of the meal plan. By Thursday, we are having double portions. By Friday, we've given it all away and we're back to Burger King or having shawarma. That's my prediction. And we haven't been to the gym.
I'm going to be having meals every day except for Friday. So Fridays, I could maybe do cooking streams or something in the kitchen.
Bye, Christina.
Weird. I'm getting used to not having a chair in the kitchen.
Hello.
I always I'm standing up for a while at a time, actually. But it's a really big kitchen. There's so much room to move. I love it.
She can stand up for a while, actually, in her kitchen. She's a mover and a shaker, this one. She's got big goals.
And we can fit all of the appliances basically inside. What did I eat today? Well, I had that meal from the...
Do you think that's why they made me moved out of the other place? Because she literally could not fit in the kitchen with all the other stuff that was in there. No, you know what I reckon it was? I reckon she set Salah up. I'm going to cook for you, honey. Babe. Listen, babe. If you get me an extra room, I'm going to content the shit out of this YouTube. I'm going to be editing. I'm going to be vlogging. I'm going to be a creative motherfucking queen. I'm going to make us actual bank. No more aerosol sprays for you, my friend. I will take care of this family. Howie will never want for another thing. Julia will have all the electrical cords a woman can provide to a small kitten. I need a kitchen to provide you, my love, with crap and slop on a plate that I have no idea to cook, but I'm going to make it for you anyway because I love you. I need a bigger kitchen. I need a content room. Get it for me, babe. Get me a 2-bedroom house, please. By the sea if you can handle it, honey. If you can just manage to get me a 2-bedroom by the sea with a bit of smog and bad air quality. That is my dream home. Thank you. And he made it happen because he is a boss bitch.
The mukbang. And I think that's it. It's so filling. I had so much rice. And then now I had a piece of crepe and this coffee.
Okay, how big was a bowl of rice? How big do you reckon the bowl of rice was? How big is my head? I think she ate a head-size amount of rice to fill her up.
Want to get a chair for the kitchen, Barbara? I don't know.
Because I have fucking legs and I can stand up. And that's what got me in this position in the first place. Not using my own body's energy and muscle power to maneuver me through life. I've spent the last 6 years sitting in a kitchen chair. I don't need any more kitchen chairs. That would be a terrible habit for me to get back into. But thanks for the suggestion.
I think there's just no point. But I might. I don't know. I'm thinking.
Don't do it,
Look at the meal
foodie.
stories
You
from the
need to build
internet.
up
You're not
your
stream typing right
muscles
now?
and your
I
endurance.
see the old
Don't get
Chantal.
enough.
I get that comment a lot. We miss the old
Jesus.
messy Chantal. I mean, who's Trevor?
Trevor's your next husband.
I just want.
Hi, Lala
What
Boo.
was I saying? I like to keep some of my humor, but like the really messy me, no, I don't really miss that, honestly. Like, it's not good for me, And
Where Chantal's left her humor back with their edibles. They're sitting in the bags of edibles sitting on the shelf in Canada. She if she's not high, she's not funny. I don't care what anybody says. People say she's funny. I don't think she's funny. I think she's ridiculous. Like she actually doesn't have a very good sense of humor. Her sense of humor is sitting on the couch quoting Jim Carrey lines from Dumb and Dumber with Salah. That's fun with your bestie. But not the way these two Nimrods do it. It's not fun. Maybe it's fun for them, but it's not fun for us. But okay.
I'm just used to a different way of life now, Meg Davis, I don't sit at home all day. No, we just have.
Then what do you do, foodie? Are you out and about with girlfriends? Are we Sex in the City, like living the Sex in the City Kuwait style with all your little lady friends from the mosque? That all the friends, the community you've created? Or are you hanging out with the hallway kids now because you're getting a bit bored? Maybe they want to play with Julia. What's going on, foodie? Tell us about all the outings that you go on. Because you're definitely not sitting at home just eating all day. No. You're out and about in the world, creating an empire, a Kuwaiti foodie beauty empire.
I've been vlogging, but we have been doing things with like family, but I'm not going to be including that in videos. But we're also going to start back doing more vlog things, probably in the early evenings when it's not as hot. It's just too hot to go out during the day, man.
I don't know about you guys, but I am absolutely gagging for the vlogs. I don't know what I'm doing with my time. There is content lacking from YouTube, and it is these two losers vlogs. We need them. We need to see them touching rusty big old boats. We need to see children's museums. The sights and the sounds of Kuwait. We are missing out. Oh, I would be, if I was Burger King, I would be feeling very gypped right now because we've seen the Playland at the McDonald's. Okay. Where's Burger King? Burger King's not being represented. I'm sure they've got a kids area. I'm sure there's a kids room that you can go and plonk your kiddies in and go and sit and drink your coffee and play on your phone while your kids are bashing each other up or getting into fights with the other neighborhood kids. Where is Burger King represented? Foodie, you're never going to get that sponsorship. Come on, get it together, girl.
Meg, honestly. And I hurt my back, and then I go through phases with my depression where I don't want to do anything and be social. So the cat is not around right now. She's not.
Oh, all those Americans out there. I had this conversation with my Australian co-workers today. There's a word, because I watched that Bridge Maybe Icy lady, Bridget, she's so pretty. And she said a word the other day that I've heard before, but I thought it was a Canadian thing. I didn't understand completely context, but I can't say it. Now, we looked it up and we Googled it, and it's spelled Hoosier. Now, she says it a way, I can't pronounce it. This is how I say it. Hoosiers. I know it's supposed to be like Hoosiers. I can't say it. Apparently it's people from Indiana. But can someone put it phonetically so I can try and say it? Hoosiers. Is that how it's? I don't know what happens to my mouth. I just can't say it. Help me.
Like the smoke is not near her. Like you're happy living your best life. Have a nice apartment. Your husband loves you. Yeah, thank you. I know that the messy days were entertaining, and like going to Cuba was fun and everything, but we're gonna
Oh,
make
Cuba was awesome. Cuba was the best time.
new fun memories, sober memories. Messy wasn't healthy. Exactly. I'm not the healthiest now. I still battle my food problems, but inshallah, with the new diet plan, the support.
She totally skipped the point. The messy Chantal, nobody gives a flying fig about your physical health. Messy Chantal is bonkers, completely nuts. That's the unhealthy part. Your mental health is the messiest part of you. If you fix the mental stuff, the body will follow. But no, she just thinks, oh, if I eat some cauliflower and a bit of kale and completely restrict myself, then binge out at night time, I'm getting healthy, guys. Healthy.
The company offers with that, and the support of Salah, we can go for walks.
Right? Hi, Lisa. If this is her living her best life, I'd want a refund. I'd be like, no, sorry, excuse me, sir. Hi, at the back. Yep. My life sucks. Can I get a refund or an exchange? Yeah, can I exchange it? Oh God, I have to come up with who I'm. Oh, I don't know. Who do I? That Paytas lady seems to be doing all right. Can I? Trisha Paytas? Can I swap with her? No, I can't. Oh, damn it. Anybody else will do. As long as they're married, I don't care who it is. Yep, thanks. I'll be at the back waiting. Thank you. Thanks. That would literally be me.
There's many air purifiers in our apartment. Yeah, there are. There are a lot of vents, and it like cleans the air. It's very cold in here, and
Vents are not air purifiers. They literally just make sure that you don't get a buildup of mold in your building. That's it. Just lets the air come in and out. Cross ventilation has nothing to do with the purity of your air, you massive donkey.
like I said, the vapor doesn't stay. It's not stuffy. It's just like it's all water vapor.
No, it's not.
Rise from the coals. Like
Empress.
Mashallah. Yes. Hopefully the diet center will help. They have
Oh,
a lot of those here, and they are successful from what I hear from like people who live here.
Who like? Oh,
Thanks,
okay.
woman girl.
Husia. Husia? Is that how you say it? Husia. Or Husia. It just, my brain just can't calculate it. Husia. Okay, that's how I'm going to say it from now on.
You guys saw my live streams. Like, I just did whatever and on the bouncy ball and like hardly any clothes. And yeah, I think I'll always wear maybe not just abaya, like modest clothing and hijab for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't even imagine not wearing it. I mean, like, like as a Muslim too. So
an abaya is just basically a maxi dress with sleeves. Literally, that's what it is, a long sleeve maxi dress. Why does it have to be an abaya? Because I absolutely 100% believe that she specifically makes sure that she's wearing abayas because it gives people it gives her the aesthetic, the Muslim aesthetic. It makes people think she's a certain way. She is a book that is written, the pages do not match the cover. The book says every good thing that you would think a Muslim person is, because she's wearing a hijab, she's wearing traditional dress that you would see a Muslim person in, but on the inside, she's a shit show. She's a porno. She's a soft porno on the inside, covered in a Muslim wrapping. That's what she is. She likes the fact that what the appearance of these abayas give her. It's got nothing to do with faith, in my opinion.
Yeah, it might be weird to you guys. You'll never see my hair, And I think a lot of people are just expecting this to just be a phase. And eventually I'll get sick of it. And you know what? I can't even blame people because that's been my pattern. I go through phases, almost like Madonna,
Not at all like Madonna, but okay. Great analogy.
Thank you. What food am I planning on getting? I get to pick the menu and then they deliver it every day or the next day. So you just reheat the meals and put everything in the.
Yeah, but what she doesn't get is that the right size and different clothes, just any oversized maxi dress would do the same exact thing as an abaya. But she likes to say, I wear abayas. It's not cool to say, I wear maxi dresses, modest dresses. She likes the distinction of it being an abaya because she's cool. She's hip. She's getting down with that Middle Eastern vibe.
Fridge, I guess. They make the food. It's not like frozen dinners, processed. There's not really much processed food here.
Honey, every time you've put stuffed a McDonald's burger in your face, you are eating processed food. Every time you've had BK, processed food. This annoys me. She's talking about, it's natural, it's whole foods, there's no chemicals or preservatives. Honey, every time you eat a McDonald's or be at Burger King or any of the fast foods, you are not getting whole, non-processed, fresh food. They've all got preservatives, they've all got sodiums, they've all got additives. You are eating the most basic processed foods that you can possibly buy when you have takeaway food. Stop it. You don't like broccoli, you don't like fresh veg, don't like salads. And you don't give a shit what's in the food you eat as long as you've got lots of it and you've got it hot and you've got it in your hand. Preservatives and chemicals, whatever.
Like the same way, But it's meals that they make, like there's kebab and rice that I love, but just portioned out and calorie counted. And they use like leaner meats and things like that. There's pasta, there's everything. There's sandwiches, burgers, and air fried wedges, stuff like that, Kitty, no. Makeup is still expensive here. The Sephora is expensive.
It's free if you don't wear it.
Yeah. Why do people hate on me so much? I don't know.
Nimrod. I'm starting to use that again, Mandy.
Just reads long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Jade.
I think people think you changed who you are. Yeah, Mike. Completely for Salah. No, that's not true. I mean, even like before.
She's right. That is absolutely not true. She hasn't changed 1 ounce of her personality for Salah. She's changed where she's lived. She's kind of changed. She's changed her religion. She's reverted, whatever. But her goals, desires, work ethic, mental health, her physical health, her interactions with the audiences, interaction with reaction channels, her impulsivity, her demotivation, her laziness, her gluttony, her dishonesty. It's all still there. Hasn't changed. Changed outfits.
Or right near where I was meeting Salah. I think I just met him at a good time because I was ready for that change. Like I was always sick of, my life. Like just, I just felt so unfulfilled and in a loop. Like, I don't know.
Hi, not sunshine country chicken. She is worse than ever because even at least when she was high, she was at least a little bit more entertaining, which is terrible to say. Like, it would be great if she was, it's not even entertaining. She was more bearable when she was high and in living in Canada. She wasn't obnoxious and no, she was obnoxious. She was just a different version of obnoxious. This version of Chantal is like the worst. The worst. I just,
It was bad.
Oh,
yeah, I'm still silly, as you can see. But I set boundaries, you're right. And I think I'm getting older too, honestly. Like, I find the past just year, I feel like, I don't know, my interests are just changing, like, in a way. You know what I mean? Thanks.
Let us in, Foodie. Let us in. Get vulnerable. Get comfy. Tell us what those interests are, because I would absolutely love to know what they are. What are the interests? You become a Muslim. That's one. What else? What else is new for you? What are your interests? Who are you doing these interests with? Salah? Because Salah's always pissed off somewhere else. He's gone. He's out. He's pieced out. You're at home on the floor eating. What are the other interests? Are you sitting on the iPad and doing Scrabble with Ginger overnight time? Is that one of your new hobbies? What are you doing? Let us know. That would be fantastic content. That would be something we would Google the shit out to find out if it's right or not. Something that could be interesting. Are you crocheting? Are you into macrame? Are you playing mahjong? What the hell are these new interests, Foodie? Because you haven't introduced us to any of them. We just know you're a boring, annoying, gluttonous pig that you've always been. All you want to talk about is your stupid husband and food. Literally, that's it.
Thanks, Jade. Pete's rocks. It's a great quote. Oh yeah, you have a crush, eh?
Yeah, Salah's giving her the wife experience. You know how you hire gigolos and they give you the girlfriend experience or the boyfriend experience? He's giving her the husband experience. Isn't she lucky? It's just going for a really long time.
Anyway, I'll get off of here in like maybe a few minutes so that we can go play the glow up arc.
When's it gonna
Yeah,
start?
There's a lot of people who just don't believe that I can ever change, and that
Me.
I'll just be stuck in the same role, you know. Vapor would leave no residue.
Hi,
No,
Beagle
it's not
Mama.
the same.
Hello.
You know,
Are you
it's okay.
interested in doing
not
wifey
around
things
right
like
now.
scrubbing floors and
Don't
cooking
blow in my
farty booty?
face. So I mean, I feel out of place where I'm gonna buy it in Canada for sure, but
She lived in Canada for 38 years wearing regular Western clothes, but in under 7 months, she is now completely uncomfortable wearing regular Western clothes. And yet, she's 100% fine strutting about in boxer shorts and a too small sports bra. That wasn't weird. That wasn't uncomfortable. But take my abaya off? No, never. Step away. You're never going to separate me from my abaya. Back off, buddy. You Canadian fascist.
thanks, Suze. Our wedding anniversary is in November.
What date specifically, Foodie? What date specifically? I need to know.
Here, maybe we'll be traveling. I'm not sure. It depends. I want to go back to like an island. Babe, yeah, there's the link. Get ready.
Why does she want to go to islands? Why does she want to go to places with beaches? Does Salah like beaches? Because Foodie doesn't like outside. She doesn't like sunshine. She doesn't like the sand. She won't go swimming. She doesn't have a swimsuit. Why is she wanting to go and do island time? There's no activities there that she can enjoy. She's the kind of, the kind of holiday that would be good for Foodie? A fucking cruise. Everything's in one place. You can it's a short walk everywhere. Well, a short walk for most people. For Foodie, it probably feels like a marathon, but it's a walk to where you're going. Food on demand. You can get room service. You could go and get pizza. You've got nonstop ice cream. There's music. There's drinks. You can sleep. You can go out. Foodie needs to go on a cruise. That's Foodie's. And you've got a medical officer. So if you have a medical emergency, you got one right at hand. Perfect. Perfect holiday for Foodie. The least amount of walking possible, a cruise.
You listen to Amar Diab.
Hi, Sachi Bell.
I
Hello.
don't think so. Do we listen to Amar Diab, babe? You'd love to see me drive?
Why? We've seen
I
her
don't know, I'm
drive.
so afraid to. I was thinking maybe like, I don't know, around the parking lot, maybe. Babe, maybe I can drive in that big parking lot.
Like a toddler when you put him in those little electric jeeps. Wee, look at me, I'm driving. Really driving. It's a real
The
car,
heat
Mummy.
in Kuwait is it's the hottest place on earth, I think.
No, it's
I'm
not.
pretty sure
Mally.
it's like the hottest country, so I think so.
Mm-mm. Well, you think
You
wrong.
want to see me drive around? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, no?
Okay, I'm gonna read Anola's comment. I'm gonna read it. Okay. They could yeet her into the ocean to appease the gods. I just had this image of her just going over the side, like, ah, and all the people going, yeah. Oh, it was so good. Oh my God.
Oh, it's besides the sun. I think maybe Death Valley can get up there, but
That's okay, Mandy. I
other
saw
than
you.
that,
Hi,
I think it's
honey.
it's probably, if not the hottest, from what I remember seeing in
No,
articles.
it's not. It's
Oh,
actually not.
Did you
Actually
see the
not.
updates on the submarine? Yeah.
It recorded a hot temperature once about 2016. That's as of up to 2019. So maybe they've recorded some hotter temperatures, but it's actually not consistently the hottest place on Earth. It's not. It's not. So stop being dramatic.
I mean, I figured something happened when they lost
Oh,
communication,
God.
but
Oh my God.
I didn't know if it
That's
was imploding or
terrible.
what.
Oh, natural.
Which people exploded. Egypt
At
is
least
hot, but it's
she'd
not the
be
hottest.
bathed. She's clean.
I don't have hair anymore anyway. I'm letting it grow though, so I do have hair, but not much. I have thin hair. I think I always grow. I have thin hair, you know. But
You know what I had to Google to find that picture? Skullet. That's when you put skullet into Google. That's what
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's sad.
I'm
for
sorry.
Sure.
I got the giggles
do listen to
now.
Egypt. Oh, I want to listen to like Egyptian music. I listen to Syrian music. Some artists from Lebanon. It gets up to 60 here. Yeah. It's
No,
very hot.
53.3 was the highest
I'm just so
temperature
glad we
rated.
have central air.
Not 60.
Mashallah.
Yeah, I looked it up.
The pressures taking your mind. I'm sorry to hear that. That I know what that's like. Just be strong, and you know it's hard. I don't even know how to give advice on that. I can say get help, but I don't. I just kind
Should we
of
go back and have another look? I want to go
ride the
back.
waves.
And have another look. Hey, it took me no time at all to edit that.
So, can I poke my left cheek?
Oh, before we go back and look at it, I swear to God, when I thought they were asking her to poke her cheek, I think they were checking to see if she hasn't had a stroke or something. Because I think people worry about the weirdness. You know how she does that weird thing with the mouth, how it like lifts up? I think people would ask her to do stuff like that just to make sure she hasn't had a stroke. Like, say, can you put your hands above your head? Can you do this action? Can you do that? It's like stroke checking. But let's go back. Let's go back to Skullet. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, come on. Why is it so far back? I can't find it. I lost it. Where did it go? Nah, the moment's passed. It's gone now. It's good times.
No residue. No, it's not the same. It's okay. She's not around right now. Don't blow it in her face.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure FFG's not sitting there going in her dog or BBJ's face. That doesn't even live with her. Pretty sure. But let's continue.
So
Oh,
I mean,
let me see if I can find it.
I feel out of place wearing a violet in Canada for sure, but thanks, Suze.
There it
Wedding
is.
anniversary's in November.
There it is.
I think
I thought I matched it up quite well. This is what I imagine Foodie is rocking underneath the abaya. Not a lot on top, lots of thickness on the bottom, maybe a little patchy, maybe a little tuft, a couple of baby hairs at the front, but this is literally what I think she's rocking. And look, I thought I did a great job matching that up. Perfection. But yeah. That's a skullet, guys. scarlet wear. This is why she's wearing the abaya, because this is what's happening underneath. But yeah. Okay.
I always will have thin hair, you know. But the lack of empathy for lives lost, yeah. Yeah, it's sad for sure. Diana's from Egypt. Oh. I want to listen to like Egyptian music. I listen to Syrian music.
Yeah, of course she listens to Syrian music. She's married to a Syrian. When she was dating an Egyptian, she listened to Egyptian music. She has no personality. She's a succubus. She just sucks up other people's personalities.
Some artist from Lebanon. It gets up to 60 here. Yeah. It's very hot. I'm just so glad we have central air. Mashallah. Depression is taking your mind. I'm sorry to hear that. I know what that's like. Just be strong and
great advice, Foodie.
You know, it's hard. I don't even know how to give advice on that. I could say get help, but I don't. I just kind of, ride the waves.
She just Foodie's the kind of gal that just leans into it, just leans into a mental health disorders. Doesn't get my. She's like, this is how I am, guys. This is, you got to deal with me. I'm all woman. When you get me, you get a couple of me. I've got all kinds of disorders and you've just got to deal with it. I'm a quirky girl. Just leans into that mental health disorder. No self-preservation whatsoever.
So, can I poke my left cheek?
See, they're checking that she's not had a stroke. So they're taking care of her.
Watching you is helping distract me.
Nah, it's fine. Thanks. They're fun. I've watched Mission Impossible. I've seen Sandstorms. They're fine. That's what I like to see. That non-toxic shisha have an effect on you.
Other cheek. This one? Oh. Why do they separate men and women? It's a cultural thing. Like, thank you, Marwa. Yeah, maybe A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's just a cultural thing, like, separate men and women. I don't know. Can you explain that better, babe? Bali is dropping the kitty down low.
Okay. So noted. Men and women are separated in lots of social situations. At the mosque, classes, lectures. Basically, there's a segregation between the genders. Okay, it's part of the faith, part of the religion. I've looked this up, so I've got the gist. I don't know all the finalities, but as somebody who is completely not a religious person for any denomination, don't know much about Islam, only what I've looked up because Foodie's an idiot and I don't want to be an idiot too. The reason that they keep them separate is the purity of mind and heart, to keep them focused on the faith and not focused in trying to get in each other's pants, basically. They don't want to be a temptation for each other. And I'm not trying to be like, ooh, they're just trying not to bonk each other. It is to keep people focused and away from each other. That's the gist of what I've read. Basically, they don't want the boys and girls mingling so they don't get all stirred up and get all hot and horny. Foodie, somebody who is a revert to Muslim, could not explain it at all. She had to get can you explain it better? It's just so that we can keep focused and keep pure of heart and we don't confuse our sexuality with our faith. So don't get commingled. That's why we keep them separate. How hard is that? She's been a Muslim for months and months and months now, and she can't even explain a basic concept like that. But if you listen after this, she could probably tell you 17 different desserts that she has tasted while she's been in Kuwait that contain pistachios. And I think she even tries to, but I might have edited it out. She sang a little baklava song, but doesn't understand why men and women in her own new faith are separated. This is Foodie Beauty, everyone.
Oh, hi, so. Separate beezing is necessary. Yeah, it's just.
Hi, Neemanol. Hello.
Just a thing. I don't know. Cultural
just a
differences.
thing.
If you're not married,
Just something they do.
Yeah. It's the dessert with custard with pistachios. Oh, there's a bunch.
Mm.
Oh, you mean mahalabia?
She knows the names. She knows the names, the alternatives. She can even suggest other desserts, guys. But a basic concept about her religion, and she's changed her whole life upside down to marry this man, move to another country, completely wearing different clothes that she's not been brought up with, respecting the culture. Can't tell you why they separate the men from the women and the women from the men. Foodie, foodie, foodie.
A lot with pistachio. Rose halib is the rice pudding. Baklava. Baklava. There's a lot of Arabic desserts. I can do a video on the different ones. I've had a lot of them in my live streams.
I think if Foodie really put her mind to it, she could sit down and write an effing dissertation on pistachio Arabian desserts. I think she could sit down and break it down. It would be fresh, creamy, and yummy. But I think she could probably write a 1,500-word essay on all of the pistachio desserts created and that she's tasted in a time in Kuwait. But don't ask her any questions about the Quran or Islam because she'd be like, fucking what? What are you talking about? Oh, that's right. I'm Muslim. That's me. That's me. Is it my turn? Is it my turn? Okay. Sorry, guys. I didn't do the homework.
Basbousa is my favorite. 1 hour at a time when you're having a hard time. And times will get better, you know? I find being on proper medication really helps, but it makes me feel more tired, but craving.
Angelina, she could look back, but she only sees herself through the eyes of the filters now. That's different. That's not even her. It's not even the same person. We have a filtered Foodie now. She can fool herself with the filters. We're not living in reality, Angelina. We're living in Foodie filter land. That's all we need to know. That's all we need to care about. She's just a little bit big at the front, looks normal from the side. Side profile just a little big, just a little bit extra on the front. That's all it is. It's not a distended liver. You're imagining things, love. It's all about the filters. It's not real.
Baklava? Yeah. I'm sweeted out from the pancake and the drink, but the most popular food here? Probably mashbous, barbecue.
Still talking about food. Couldn't tell you why they separate the men from the women, though.
I would say. Doing okay. How are you? Butter chicken. Oh, yum. I love butter chicken. Actually, I don't like, my favorite is the butter paneer masala.
It absolutely annoys me when she talks about food because she could just go on about food all day long. But I wanted to keep it in as a stark contrast on her wealth of knowledge about food and how long she can talk about and imagine and fantasize about the food. But when she was asked a culturally and religiously significant, not even culturally, religiously significant question, couldn't answer it, had to look to another person to answer it on her behalf. But she tells us off for saying that she's not being a particularly good Muslim or she can't even get the basics down. That's us being rude, you know. That's just being assholes, you know.
Salah. And here they have all kinds of paneers. I want to have a paneer party.
Paneer party. Can we wear pajamas at our paneer party?
It's delicious. Favorite dish do you miss most from home? Maybe pot pie and nashies. Church.
I think she missed the context of that question, or she just held a mirror up to herself. Now, if somebody had asked me, what do you miss most about home? And I'm halfway across the world from my husband, my children, my mum, my best friend. What do you think my answer would be? I miss my family. I miss my cat. Most of all, fuck all those other losers. I miss my cat. No, I miss pot pies. I miss nashies. This is why you are 200 and something pounds overweight, Foodie. This is why.
Basement spaghetti. Meatloaf. I miss meatloaf. I think they have a meatloaf as part of the meal plan I'm going to be doing.
You're made of meatloaf, Foodie. Fuck's sake.
Oh. The meal plan starts Monday or Tuesday. I think they deliver Monday and then Tuesday I'll start. 3-day fast. Oh my gosh. Good luck.
Start today. Start today. Start your next meal. Start your next snack. Why? See, this is what she's, and you know what? What's the bet on Sunday? She's going to have the blowout. She's going to have another takeaway funeral. She's going to have a spread. She's going to have shawarma. She's going to have rice. She's going to have the pita. She's going to be like, this is it, guys. This is my last meal before my big glow up, before I start hitting gym and go on my new diet plan. What's the bet? I bet you $5 dollary-doos. That's what's going to happen. We'll have a mukbang to end all mukbangs. Pizza mukbang.
Fuck, it's so hard. Okay, ready to play, babe? Katimavik, the most exciting my life has ever been. It's one of the most exciting. I think what it is, it's, one of the most important times in my life because it helped shape a bit who I was. Like, I was going nowhere fast. Like, I was in high school and I was partying and partying and partying with, like, friends that probably weren't.
Okay, put a 1 in the chat. Do you think Foodie was partying and partying and partying with friends during high school? Or do you think she was sitting at her home by herself singing Madonna songs into the mirror while she was eating hot Cheetos? That's what I imagine she was doing. I do not think she was partying with anyone. She was having a private paneer party in her pajamas all by herself. She's no. She was slowly eating herself into obesity in high school. And I don't think the team of Katimavik thing, I just made like an African bushman sound with my throat. I don't think Katimavik was voluntary. I think she was forced into it. It was either that or go to a remand center or go to one of those juvenile detention camp, Dr. Phil style things. It's like, we're not taking any more of your shit, Foodie. Get it together. We're going to send you to fat camp or you go to Katimavik. Pick one. She picked Katimavik because at least she knew she'd have food. I don't think it was voluntary. And I think she was probably absolute fucking shit the whole time she was there and they couldn't wait to get rid of her.
Weren't a really good influence. A lot of people who weren't a good influence and,
Cheetos, I vote Cheetos
town, honestly. So I just remember them coming to the school and talking about it. And I took a pamphlet and even my mom was like, you're not going to do that, by yourself at 17, traveling around the world, Canada. And, we made 20.
Honey, this was Shmee and Foodie having that conversation. Okay, I'll play both parts. Okay. Mum, I want to go to Katimavik. It sounds like total fun. I'll meet lots of friends and I'll learn lots of new skills. But sweetheart, they'll make you walk and get out of bed before 9 a.m. What? I'm not going. You can't make me. That's how that conversation went.
$21 a week. So my grandma donated a lot of money to me.
Yeah,
she probably I'm starving.
They don't feed us anything.
It was funded by the government for me. There was a way to help them. So I took a year off of high school. And when I came back, all of my friends from high school had dropped out and I didn't have anyone to go back to school with, but I did go and finished my high school in January 2004. And then went to university, dropped out of that. And I ended up going back, but yeah, Katimavik was a good time.
Wait, that math isn't mathing. I graduated in the first time in 1994 and I was 16 and she's 8 years younger than me, I believe. She's 39, I'm 45, 6 years younger than me. So that means she should have graduated in 2000 unless they have a weird system. Am I wrong? There's a 10-year gap there. Maybe they have a different system. But no, that can't be right. That can't be right. Because if I was 16 and she's 6 years, so that means she's 10. So that means she would have graduated when she was 20. That doesn't make any sense. We're missing a couple of years there.
for sure. It tests your limits as a person, you know, and that's where growth is. Growth is not comfortable at all, for sure. Timu.
Did she just say it's Timu? What does that
I need a
mean?
pencil sharpener. All right, guys, come to Salah's channel. I'm gonna go play now.
Don't go to his
I'm gonna go now,
channel.
okay?
You
It's 4 a.m. here
couldn't
too, so.
pay
All right,
me
guys. See you soon.
to go to his channel.
Bye. Bye, guys. Thanks for beezing.
Oh, watch your face at the very end. Watch it, watch it.
Bye, guys. Thanks for beezing.
She hates open chats. Hates it. Hates it, hates it. So, guys, what do you reckon? What's the go? There's something in the waters, I think. Something's happening with Foodie. She was so up and down last week. She was water fast day, looked like she'd been through the ringer. Couple of days after that, I think something must have happened. She must have chucked a tenny. She's made Salah really worried, and he's promised her the world if she'd just come good. And then she's come back with attitude, firing off at FFG and talking about suing this person and Canada and Sam and sassy attitude, just that nasty, awful Foodie that we know. She was like this last week. Something's up. She's anxious. She's agitated. The diet's not going. It's never going. Like never. Something's up though. She's on a timeline. She needs to get something done. That's why we're dieting so hard. That's why she keeps, I got to do it. I got to do it. Normally she would just give it up. But no, she keeps trying and trying and trying. I don't think it's Salah trying to make her do it. I think there's something that she wants that she's got to do, and she's freaking out. It's probably getting on a plane. She probably knows that she's too big for a single seat now. She was probably warned on her last flight, like, ma'am, we just won't be able to do this again for you. You'll need to gently, they've pulled her aside and said, look, next time you fly, if you're flying on our airline, you're going to have to buy another seat. I mean, we're not trying to offend you, but that's just the state, but we can't compromise the comfort of other people. We won't be able to make a move or a shift for you. We would recommend that perhaps next time you'd look into getting double seats or taking a first class seat. These are your two options. And she's probably realized that that would be so fucking embarrassing sitting next to Salah. People already think he's her son, that she's going to have to buy two seats. Not that she's, you know, body positivity, this big, proud, fat woman that she loves her body and she loves her size. I mean, if you so loved it and you weren't embarrassed by it, you wouldn't give a shit. Give me the seat extender, stewardess, hostess lady. I need it because I'm too big for the seatbelt. What? I'm not embarrassed. I'm fine. I love my body. But no. She made a big deal about the stewardess, like saying it out loud in front of her. She didn't care. Why would it be embarrassing? You straight up asked for it. I'm too fat. I need a seat extender. I did. I said to the lady, I think I'm going to need a seat extender. And she's like, cool, I'll get you one. And I'm like, cool, I'll be in my seat. And she just dumped it on my lap and I put it on and it's like, cool. Not now, but before I lost weight. It's just, it is what it is. I wasn't in denial about my size. Foodie is still in denial about her. She just calls herself obese. Hannah. I think somebody worked out she's 108% fat. I don't know whether they were making that number up, but it genuinely sounds right. It sounds like she's more fat than she is person. Like the good bits. And I'm, you know, whatever. But I think because it's 11:45 and I have to wind down because I am working tomorrow, Sunday, end of catalog. Anybody who works in that retails know that's going to be a complete and utter shit show tomorrow. So I've got to get myself to bed. But it's been fun, guys. I've had a good time. I've snorted. I've laughed. I didn't nearly wee myself, but I did snort. We've talked about farts. We've talked about the toxicity of shisha. We now know that Mali is, in fact, the hottest place on earth. Kuwait and some other place in India was another one. But Mali, guys, if it ever comes up in trivia, tell them it's Mali. It was nice to see everybody in the chat. I know I come and go. I'm not very consistent, guys, but I feel like a lone wolf. I'm rogue. I'm spontaneous. You're never going to know when I'm going to show up. So I'm going to try and be a bit more consistent, but it's really hard with my work schedule and my husband's work schedule and my motivation. Honestly, sometimes I'm just not motivated to talk about foodie. I'm watching and I'm in the chats. I'm floating around, but sometimes I just don't think I've got anything to add to the conversation. But I enjoy being here with you guys. And thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. So let's see who I'm going to say goodbye. Quick run through for everybody. Okay. Bye. Deb, Neemanor, Mandy, Oceana, Vinegar Tits, Enjoy, Prisoner, Jade. Oh, hang on. Joe, there was a big family wedding and injured it. And it couldn't be miraculously healed. Good. Glad he's going to stuff without her. That's what you get when you're a total bitch and nobody likes you. Okay. Natural Ginger, Lala Boo, Neemanor said you. Stacey Roberts. Hi, Stacey. If I didn't say hello before, hello. Goodbye. Natural, Manny, Moonface Pondu. Goodbye. Sachi Bell. Sudala Indy. Hi. Okay, that's all I can see for now. Thank you for everybody who showed up. Thank you for everyone participating in the chat. I might be back tomorrow. Depends on how I feel after work. Maybe we can watch the weekend review from last week because I didn't really go over that content. And I've condensed it, guys. I took her live, all of her mukbangs, her stupid rages, and condensed it all into about 58 minutes. And I put some little editing bits in there too, just for fun. So maybe we'll go over that tomorrow if you're up for it. Yeah. So I'm going to peace out now. Yeah, not in retail. Oh, Neemanor. Well, whatever you're doing, I hope it's a good day at work and you can get through it and you get home safe. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. See you in the next video. Haven't made a video in a while, but you never know. See you in the next video or see you in the next stream. Stay safe, everybody. And I'll play my intro song on the way out, because it's a good time and I'm put a lot of hours into it. So I'm going to freaking use the shit out of it. Okay. Bye, guys.
And housewife, I wouldn't work out.
Feel me?
Shake it up.
Yeah, feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a milli, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building, yeah. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh, yeah. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. Don't care, cash got cars. No lean on my cars. Carhartt on my heart. Tattoo on my scars. Tattoo my new scars. My life has been hard. See me in the light. I was in the dark. I wake up, I send it. I wake up, I spend it. I drive Chevy, no Benzes. See me slide, not tenant. My house, yeah, I own that. Your house, yeah, it's rented. Started where the flow at. Now I top the building, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a milli, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building, yeah. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh, yeah. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. On trips, I never trip. No. Shoulder gotta chill. Yeah. My best friend, my chick. My best friend gon' whip. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a milli, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door, shake up the building, yeah. Shake it up, shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Ooh, yeah. Shake it up, 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 shake it up.
That's a work in progress. You don't just change overnight.